Hello everybody, what's up gang? What's going on gang? Today we're going to be talking about compression, mixing. We're going to look at acoustic guitars and electric guitars. Today we're going to be looking at remixing in Ableton. Let's begin. If you're going to use a single mic setup, then you're going to want your mic to be about a foot or so away from your guitar. A very common misconception is that you want to have your mic super close and right over the sound hole, because that's where the sound is coming from, right over the sound hole. But if you do this, you're going to have a very, very boomy sound. You can also put it down near this part of the body. So the last one I want to show you is an XY pattern. As you can see, our mics are overlapped in an X pattern. The capsules, which are located right here, that's where the actual diaphragm of the mic is. That's what gets moved when sound waves hit it. As you can see, the capsules are right on top of each other, so you can't have any phase issues. Now we're going to quickly switch over to an electric guitar and record that, and then we can look inside these sounds and see how we're going to EQ and compress them. Some things to keep in mind when you're EQing. Again, the guitar range goes from 80 hertz to 1200 hertz. You hear that? That's a really awkward resonant frequency that we just want to get out. So now we've done our EQing, we're going to look at compression now. I think this will be a really great stream. This was something that I really struggled with when I first started doing audio production. And hopefully today we can answer some questions that have been troubling you as well. And just to play you a little bit of what we're looking at, this is a regular pop tune.
And it's not always easy, you know you can be a pain. But since you started loving me, I've never been the same.
Which is what our compressor is going to be used for. It's going to smooth this transition between when she is going to her loudest part from this quieter pre-chorus. This is a Waves compressor, and it is supposed to model some of the older variable MIDI models. You can see it has a lot of our regular controls that we would expect to see on a compressor. We have our threshold, ratio, and attack, and release. That is our voice. We're going to bypass this one and keep on our DBX 160. I want to look at our bass next. Man, do you remember how big of a difference we had between our pre-chorus and our chorus with this bass part? This just completely brought down our dynamic range so much. Let's bypass it so we can remember the difference between those two. I'll bring this up a little too so we can really hear it.
You know you can be a pain. But since you started loving me, I've never been the same. Boy, you blow my mind. I could spend my life with you every day.
Okay, and bring it back down, and let's do it now.
And it's not always easy, you know you can be a pain. But since you started loving me, I've never been the same. Boy, you blow my mind. I could spend.
Man, I love that. So I wanted to show you guys parallel compression as well. This is probably a really good time to talk about gating. We talked about sidechain compression. I'm going to show you some of the things you need to do before you start mixing. So I'm going to group all these. Next thing I like to do is to color coordinate all of these. So another thing I'm going to do is to make some group buses. Cool. Thanks a ton for tuning in. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to my stream today. I hope to see you all next time.